So hello everyone and welcome to Career Launcher. So in today's class, we are going to discuss May 2026 week 3rd current affairs and we'll be doing it in actually question answer format. So let us begin without wasting our time. So the first question says, PM Mitra Mega Textile Park is located in which of the following state? Your options are Maharashtra, Gujarat, Telangana, Tamil Nadu. So basically PM Mitra initiative actually is with regards to promoting textile sector in India. Okay, so that is what we are talking about. So right answer is option C, Warangal. Warangal, where PM Mitra Park was inaugurated, located in Telangana. So you can see it here. This is a 10th May news. PM Modi inaugurates PM Mitra Park at Warangal, Telangana, marking a historic milestone in India's industrial and textile industry. Okay, so this actually will help operationalize India's 5F vision: farm to fiber to factory to fashion to foreign. All these are actually you will find at one place. That is the idea of textile parks. Okay, you can see it here. Now you can read. Let's move on to the next one. Which of the following villages won National Clean and Green Panchayat Award 2025? So the right answer to this question is actually option B, Kauratha North Village. Okay, so B is the right answer. Kauratha North Village for excellence in cleanliness and environmental sustainability. It is actually in Mizoram. Okay, so B is the right answer. Next is, who among the following became the first non-binary Indian migrant elected to Scottish Parliament? I'm sure you must be aware Scotland is a part of UK, United Kingdom. So non-binary means he is actually not recognized from the perspective of male and female. So the person is actually queer Tamil immigrant. Okay, name is Manivanan. So right answer is option B, Q Manivanan. Okay, first non-binary Indian migrant elected to Scottish Parliament. So that was actually in the news. Yes, Indian-born anthropologist, member of Scottish Parliament, that is called as MSP here. Next is, who among the following became the first Indian woman fellow of the Meteorological Society or Meteorological Society? Your options are Tesi Thomas, Gagandeep Kang, Kuljit Kaur Marhas, Nandini Harinath. What is the right answer? Meteorological Society is there actually in USA, based in USA, and it research on planetary science and study of meteoroids, etc. And the right answer is option C, Kuljit Kaur Marhas. Okay, achieve international recognition in planetary sciences. So C is the right answer to this question. First Indian woman fellow in this. Next is, which of the following sports events will India host after 44 years? So the right answer is Asian Weightlifting Championship. So C is the right answer. Asian Weightlifting Championship, India is hosting after gap of 44 years. So this will happen from 11 to 17th May. This happened in Gandhinagar, Gujarat. Okay, that is what you should be knowing. Exactly 44 years because we have seen in 1982 the similar event happening. Okay, let's move on to the next one. The next is, who among the following Indian leaders recently visited Trinidad and Tobago to strengthen actually bilateral ties? So Trinidad and Tobago is one of the island of West Indies. I'm sure you must be aware. And there's a very famous cricketer, Bran Lara. He was from there. So Mr. S. Jaishankar, the foreign minister of India, recently visited there. B is the right answer to this question. S. Jaishankar wraps Trinidad and Tobago visits, signs 8 MOUs. MOU means Memorandum of Understanding, or what we call it as an agreement. Okay, that is what you should be knowing. Now, next move on. Yes, you can see it here. So here is India. These are Caribbean countries. Yahi pe aapko milega. One of the island countries called as Trinidad and Tobago. West Indies, it's a part of West Indies, or what we call it as Caribbean countries. Next is, what is the main objective of Supreme Court's One Case, One Data initiative? So basically, the idea actually is option B, to unify judicial administration across all courts. Okay, that is the idea behind this. And you can see One Case, One Data and Sahay's portal. To unify into a single unified system. That is the idea behind this. One Case, One Data initiative to streamline case management, and Sahay is an AI-powered chatbot for easier access to court-related services for litigants. Okay. Sahay also was launched, and this is actually the next question. What is Sahay? So it is an AI-powered assistant chatbot released by the Supreme Court of India to assist litigant and improve access to justice. So C is the right answer to this question. Next is, who has been appointed as the Chief Minister of Puducherry. So basically the elections happen in Puducherry as well. So we have seen elections in West Bengal, Tamil Nadu, Assam, Puducherry. So recently elections happened in Puducherry also, and the chief minister is option B, Mr. N. Rangaswamy. You can see from the party AINRC, which is actually an alliance of NDA. NDA is a BJP-led alliance, so he's actually from the same party, from AINRC party, and is in alliance with BJP. Okay, so he has retained it, Hannah. That's what you should know. The position as the chief minister of Puducherry won the elections. Hannah. Next is, which of the following post office became the first in Maharashtra under Jan Seva Connect initiative? So right answer is option C, Andheri Railway Police Station Police Post Office. So C is the right answer to this question. Flagship modernization project by India Post designed to transform traditional post office into digitally empowered customer center service hub. Okay. Next is VBG Ramji Act. I'm sure you must be aware, it was very much in the news, specifically last year. So basically, it has replaced MG Narega Act. Anna, we have taken a class also. You search it. We have a law entrance YouTube channel where you can watch this actually class. Mahatma Gandhi National Rural Employment Guarantee Act. So C is the right answer to this question. Next is, what is the new GDP base year notified by MOSPI? MOSPI means Ministry of Statistics and Program Implementation. So there's a body called as NSO, National Statistical Office under MOSPI, which actually calculates GDP every year. So recently, the base year earlier was 2011-12. Now it has been updated to option D, 22-23. So this is the new base year to calculate nominal GDP. Real GDP. So it is the right answer to this question. Okay, this you should be knowing. And I'm sure you must be aware, this is a fiscal year 22-23, which the concept of fiscal year, I'm sure you must be crystal clear about this. Next is, which of the following cities introduced India's first algae tree? Your options are Indore, Bhopal, Bengaluru, Pune. What is the right answer to this question? So the right answer is option B. Bhopal is the right answer to this question. First Indian city to install an algae tree under Smart City Initiative. These are some of the images of that. That can absorb as much carbon dioxide as 25 trees. Oh, great. So basically this tree, this has been made in such a way that it can absorb carbon dioxide, which is equivalent to 25 trees absorbing carbon dioxide. Okay. Next is, which of the following football clubs won 29th La Liga title? So right answer is option C. Barcelona is the right answer to this question. Defeated Real Madrid to secure the 29th La Liga title. C is the right answer. Next is, India currently ranks dash globally in installed renewable energy capacity. So I'm sure you must be aware, we are pushing renewable energy. And right answer is option C. Third is the right answer to this question. India ranks third in renewable energy capacity after China and USA. Okay. That's what you should know. C is the right answer to this question. Next is, Advanced Postal Technology 2.0 is associated with which organization? So it is Post. And I've discussed also, I've told you many times, if there are keywords like postal and it is matching with the option, chances are very high. I'm not saying 100%, but 70-80% chance that this would be the answer. If the keyword is matching. Keyword matching. So these are helpful actually. That's why we are saying C is the right answer to this question. Anna. Next is, National Technology Day is celebrated every year on which date? So right answer to this question actually is option B, 11th May. Because on 11th May 1998, Pokhran 2 was conducted. Pokhran 2. Pokhran is a place in Rajasthan where the second time the nuclear test was done. It is called as Operation Shakti also. Okay. Pokhran 1 happened in 1974. Pokhran 2 happened in 1998. Okay. At that time, Atal Bihari Vajpayee was the Prime Minister of India, and Dr. APJ Abdul Kalam was a scientist who was instrumental in testing that Pokhran, Operation Shakti or Pokhran 2. Next is, who among the following became the first non-Congress leader in Assam to serve consecutive term as Chief Minister? So basically, recently we have seen elections in Assam, and again, Mr. Hemanta Biswa Sarma from BJP has won the election and again became the Chief Minister. So B is the right answer to this question. You can see it here. Elections happen, and 126 seats are there, and you need 64. You have to cross the half mark. Half is 63, so you have to cross the half mark. You need 64 seats. The BJP has actually got 82 seats. And opposition is Indian National Congress led by Gaurav Gogoi. He got 19 seats. The Congress got 19 seats. So right answer is B. Next is, what is the 2026 theme of International Nurses Day? So right answer actually is option B, Our Nurses, Our Future, Empowered Nurses Save Lives. B is the right answer to this question. So this is actually the birthday, and 12th May is actually the International Nurses Day. This is the birthday of Florence Nightingale. And Florence Nightingale is also called as Lady with the Lamp. She is considered as first modern nurse. She was born on 12th May 1820. Next is, which of the following countries hosted 2-day BRICS foreign ministers meeting? So BRICS actually summit India is going to host. So all the foreign ministers meeting, BRICS Sherpa meeting, everything will be happening in India. So right answer is option D, India. Please find out all the countries. BRICS is actually Brazil, Russia, India, China, South Africa, but now 5 more countries have been added. Iran, Egypt, Ethiopia, Iran, Indonesia, Egypt, Ethiopia, and UAE, United Arab Emirates. So that's what you should know. India is hosting this year's BRICS summit. That is why it is very, very important. Next is, what is the name of India's first orbital data center satellite? So right answer is option B, Pathfinder. Pixel and Sarvam company, both are private company. They have launched orbital data center satellite called as Pathfinder. Yes, you can read it. Oh, no. These are private company, Pixel and Sarvam AI. Okay, let's move on to the next one. The next is the Judicial Infrastructure Advisory Committee will be headed by whom? So this advisory committee will be headed by the current Supreme Court Judge Justice Arvind Kumar. Judicial Infrastructure Advisory Committee. That's what you should be knowing about. So C is the right answer to this question. Let's move on to the next one. India will host inaugural means first World Yogasan Championship in which city? Delhi, Mumbai, Ahmedabad, Chennai. So right answer is option C, Ahmedabad. I'm sure you must be aware, and they are actually happening from 4 to 8 June in Ahmedabad. But you should know we'll be having Yoga Day also, International Yoga Day on 21st June. Anna, very famous. You all should be knowing it. Let's move on to the next one. The Supreme Court directs states and union territory to install panic buttons and tracking devices in which of the following vehicles? So basically passenger transport vehicles. Anna. So if you have traveled on Ola, Uber, cab services, you must have seen this, even in buses. Sorry. So if you have traveled actually, even on buses, you must have seen these types of switches. Supreme Court orders strict implementation of CMV rules requiring vehicle tracking devices and emergency panic buttons. C is the right answer to this question. Next is, yes, you can read. Central motor vehicle rules by ensuring installation of vehicle location tracking devices and panic buttons in a time-bound manner. Okay, the next is, who among the following African leaders was sworn in as the president for a historic 7th term? Africa is a continent, and the answer is Uganda, and Uganda is a country. So Uganda's president Yoweri Museveni. C is the right answer. Okay, it began his 7th term. You can see it here. He is 81-year-old. Okay, so here is India. This is Uganda, and the capital of Uganda is Kampala. And this is the city from where the current New York mayor was born. Please tell me who is the current New York mayor in the comment section. Next is India's first indigenous means made in India, semi-high-speed rail corridor will connect Ahmedabad with which city? So we are not talking about bullet train, because bullet train is not completely indigenous. We are taking help from Japan, and it will be connecting Ahmedabad with Mumbai. So that is a high-speed rail. Here we are talking about semi-high-speed rail corridor. So that is actually Dholera, Ahmedabad with Dholera. So this is Ahmedabad in Gujarat, and this is Dholera in Gujarat. You can see it here. Okay. Now let's move on to the next one. Yes, you can see. Okay, semi-high-speed train. Something similar like RRTS, which has been made connecting Ghaziabad with Meerut and all, Delhi with Meerut, etc. Next is India's first integrated CCUS field laboratory was inaugurated where? CCUS, carbon capture unit storage, and I'm sure carbon capture utilization and storage. So this will be helpful in capturing carbon dioxide in the air. So that has been developed by IIT Bombay. So B is the right answer to this question. Next is Uber partnered with which group to establish its first data center in India? So Uber, like we have Ola, Uber, these are cab services. Uber is a cab service from USA. First data center in India. So right answer is option C, Adani Group. Uber and Adani Group partnered for Uber's first Indian data center. So C is the right answer to this question. Next is Union Cabinet approved the upgradation of which airport through PPP mode. PPP mode means public-private partnership. Public-private partnership means government and private company both will be involved in this project, or what we call, use the word joint venture, etc. Okay. So right answer is option C, Nagpur International Airport. C is the right answer to this question. Union Cabinet approved the modernization of Nagpur International Airport via public-private partnership. C is the right answer. Next is Environment Ministry. Who is the Environment Minister of India? Actually, Environment Ministry is called as Ministry of Environment, Forest and Climate Change. And the Environment Minister is Mr. Bhupendra Yadav. Okay, so Environment Ministry's special program will focus on how many major wild big cat species. So right answer is option C, 5. So basically there is an International Big Cat Alliance initiative by India to protect 7 big cats at world level. And out of which 5 are found in India. So these are 5: tiger, Asiatic lion, leopard, snow leopard and cheetah. So there are others also like jaguar, puma. These are not found in India. So out of those 7, 5 are actually there under this program because these are found in India, right? Yes, you can see IBCA, International Big Cat Alliance. This covers 7 big cats. So 5 यहाँ पे हो गया, and the other 2 are actually jaguar and puma. But jaguar and puma are not found in India, so that's why India cannot protect it. However, India at international level has taken an initiative to cover to protect all the 7 major big cats. Domestic level pe India will be protecting 5 of them. So you can see Asiatic lion is in Gir, Gujarat, cheetah conservation program in Bhopal. These like this. Snow leopard in Sikkim, Gangtok, etc. C is the right answer. Next is, who among the following player has the highest number of IPL centuries in cricket? So the right answer actually is option C, Virat Kohli is the right answer to this question. Virat Kohli holds record with 9 IPL centuries. Royal is from Royal Challengers Bangalore. Since the beginning, he has not switched the team. And this year also IPL, both men and women category, both actually was won by RCB. Even last year also it was won by RCB. Royal Challengers Bangalore. I'm sure you all must be aware of these things like IPL. Next is twice written. Prime Minister Narendra Modi's recent 5-nation visit begins with which of the following countries? So I'm sure you must be aware. Right answer is UAE. He visited UAE and then he visited countries like Norway and other 5 countries of UAE of Europe. So we have taken a class. You can watch it on our Law Entrance channel if you are interested. So C is the right answer to this question. Next is, which of the following countries Prime Minister Ivica Silina resigned recently? Lithuania, Estonia, Latvia, Poland. What is the right answer? So actually it is Latvia. C is the right answer. So what happened was there were some controversies with regards to Ukraine drones coming in Latvia region. And that led to her resignation. So here is Ukraine. This is Russia. So Russia-Ukraine war is happening. Ukraine has got imported a lot of weapons, etc. So Latvia is here. So these are actually Estonia, Latvia, Lithuania are called as Baltic countries. Why Baltic countries? Because nearby you will find Baltic Sea. So there was a report that a Ukrainian drone was there moving in Latvia region. Maybe perhaps like to attack into Russia or something like that. God knows better. So because of which the controversy started happening and that led to her resignation. C is the right answer to this question. Next is India's first AI combat aircraft is named as what? So Kal Bhairav is the right answer to this question. C is the right answer. This is actually on the screen. You can see Kal Bhairav is India's first AI powered autonomous combat aircraft. Flying Wedge Defense and Aerospace. Yes, you can see C is the right answer. Next is, which of the following banks became the first Taiwanese bank to open a branch at Gift City? Gift City is there in Gujarat. I'm sure you must be aware. Very prominent city and a very prominent high-tech city to promote export, business, trade, etc. So C is the right answer. The right answer is C, CTBC Bank. First Taiwanese bank to establish operation at Gift City. So this is Gift City. It's the first operational greenfield smart city. You can read about it. Please read in detail about Gift City. It is important. Next is Election Commission of India recently announced SIR phase 3 for how many states? So SIR means a special intensive revision, under which electoral rolls are revised. So phase 1 we have seen in Bihar, phase 2 we have seen in other states, like West Bengal and other states. So phase 3 now it is happening in 16 states. C is the right answer to this question. 16 states and 3 union territory. Andhra Pradesh, Arunachal, Haryana, Jharkhand, etc. and all. You can see 3 union territory: Delhi, Chandigarh, Dadar, Nagar Haveli, Daman and Diu. Next is AMCA, Advanced Medium Combat Aircraft, right? This is a 5th generation aircraft. Currently, India does not have 5th generation fighter jet. We have at max 4.5 generation, like Rafale jet, which we have bought from France. Like we have Tejas, this is also considered as 4.5 generation. So we do not have 5th generation fighter aircraft, but AMCA project facility will be set up in which district? Andhra Pradesh. So this will be set up in Sri Satya Sai district. C is the right answer. For coming up with AMCA program, hai na? Advanced Medium Combat Aircraft. C is the right answer. Hai na? Defense Minister Mr. Rajnath Singh was present, and N. Chandrababu Naidu was also present, the Chief Minister of Andhra Pradesh. So we'll be having very soon indigenous. Indigenous means made in India, 5th generation aircraft. Once this is actually implemented properly. You can read about it. Next is Mongari Mela is also known as what? Right answer is option B, Shiv Parvati Mela. Just have an idea, it is happening in Jammu and Kashmir. So B is the right answer to this question. Next is who has been elected unopposed as the Speaker of West Bengal Legislative Assembly. So recently West Bengal elections happened. Mr. Suvendu Adhikari became the Chief Minister from BJP, and the Speaker actually has appointed is Mr. Ratendra Basu. C is the right answer to this question. Next is what is the name of AI-based help bot launched by the CBI for notice authentication? Right answer is option C, Abhay. CBI launches AI-powered notice verification system called as Abhay. Next is India's first satellite-based Ganges soft shell turtle was released where? Satellite tagged means actually basically there will be a device that is affixed to it so that it can be tracked. The right answer is option C, Kaziranga National Park in Assam. And you can see. Next is which of the following ministries supported semiconductor facility under SPECS scheme? So of course semiconductor we are talking about MITI, Ministry of Electronics and Information Technology. Mr. Ashwini Vaishnav is the minister. B is the right answer. Next is which new cricket ecosystem introduced the parity rule for mixed gender participation? So right answer is option C, Test 20. So what is Test 20? It is a revolutionary 80-over cricket match played as 4 20-over innings. So there will be 4 innings and 1 inning will comprising of 20 over. That is what you should be knowing about. Next is who among the following was elected as Congress Legislative Party leader? Basically, Congress won the election in Kerala, and that's why the Chief Minister. Congress Legislative Party means the Chief Minister. And who will be the Chief Minister? So Mr. V.D. Satisan. B is the right answer to this question. And you can see before him, Mr. Pinarayi Vijayan was the Chief Minister of Kerala from CPIM. Next is Rajasthan's first semiconductor chip packaging facility was inaugurated at Bhiwadi. C is the right answer. Okay. Next is Project Saksham is an initiative of National Highway Authority of India in partnership with what? Right answer is option C, Vertis Foundation. Women's Focused Skill Development Program. So C is the right answer. Next is Negataten, I don't know the pronunciation, Chapiomensis, recently discovered in Thailand, belongs to which Dinosaurus group? So actually it is called as sauropods. Okay. So sauropods se belong karte, largest dinosaur ever discovered in Southeast Asia. Okay. So C is the right answer. Let's move on. Who has been sworn in as the Chief Minister of Kerala? We have done with this. No. Who among the following mountaineer recently climbed Mount Everest for a record 32nd time? Right answer is option B, Kami Rita Sherpa. B is the right answer to this question. Successfully scaling Mount Everest for the 32nd time. I'm sure you must be aware Mount Everest is the highest peak of the world. It is there in Nepal. Okay, next is India's first AI-powered phygital banking branch. Physical plus digital is phygital, right? So right answer is option B, Assam. And of small bank in Guwahati. Next is who among the following recently inaugurated the Innovation and Incubation Center at NID Gandhinagar? Right answer is option B, Amit Shah. Mr. Amit Shah inaugurated this. Next is National Test House recently established an advanced shoe testing laboratory where? So basically in Ghaziabad, in Uttar Pradesh, West Uttar Pradesh. C is the right answer. Next is Indian Navy recently inaugurated its premier naval sailing node at which of the following lakes? So right answer is option C, Upper Lake, Bhojtal Lake. C is the right answer to this question. In Bhopal, Madhya Pradesh. So naval chief is Admiral Dinesh Kumar Tripathi at that time. Now we are having a new naval chief. Please answer me in the comment section. Just recently appointed. Please answer me in the comment section. The new naval chief. How many Padma Awards were announced in 2026? So D 131 Padma Awards were announced. It was announced in 26 January, but it is given in actually March, April. That's what you should be knowing. So if you are interested to know about the Padma Awards, what is Bharat Ratan, Padma Vibhushan, Padma Bhushan, Padma Shri, you can watch this class. Okay. So this is all about today's class. You search this on YouTube and watch this class on our Law Interest channel. So this is all about today's class. Thank you everyone. Thanks for watching. Have a nice day.